I gave a coworker's address to a law firm he was running from. So there's this guy at work named Derek who's always been kind of a jerk. Like he's one of those people who thinks he's way smarter than everyone else and makes little comments to try and make you feel stupid. We work in the same department, so I have to deal with him pretty much every day. He's always interrupting people in meetings, taking credit for other people's ideas, just generally being annoying. But I mostly just ignored him because whatever, some people are just like that. Then last Tuesday I'm walking back from the break room with my coffee when I hear Derek talking to his buddy Mike from accounting. They're standing by the copy machine and Derek doesn't see me coming. I hear him say my name, so I slow down to listen, and this guy is just going off about me, calling me lazy, saying I don't know what I'm doing, telling Mike that I only got my promotion because I'm a woman and the company needed to fill some diversity quota. I'm standing there listening to this garbage and getting madder by the second. He's saying how he should have gotten my job, how I'm probably sleeping with someone in management, just really nasty stuff. I turn around and walk back to my desk without getting my coffee because I'm so angry I'm shaking. But instead of confronting him, I decided to get smart about it. That night I went home and started doing some research. I googled his full name, looked him up on social media, all that stuff, just trying to see what I could find out about this guy who thought he was so much better than me. That's when I found the court records website for our county. I typed in his name just to see what would pop up, and holy crap, there it was. Derek had this massive lawsuit against him from some car dealership. Apparently he'd bought this fancy BMW a few years ago, couldn't make the payments, so they repoed it, but when they sold it at auction, he still owed like $5,000 on the balance. The law firm representing the dealership had been trying to serve him papers for over a year, but all their paperwork had his old address from before he moved, so they couldn't find him to make him pay up. I'm looking at all these court documents online, and I can see they've been searching for him everywhere. They even hired some private investigator company to try and track him down, but I know exactly where Derek lives because we carpooled to the company Christmas party last year. I dropped him off right at his apartment complex. So I go to the law firm's website and find their contact page. I write them this super professional email saying I have updated contact information for their client Derek Williams in case number whatever. I give them his current address, his work phone number, even his work email. I mention that he works at our company and what his schedule is, like when he takes lunch and stuff. 3 days later, Derek comes into work looking like he got hit by a truck. He's all stressed out and keeps checking his phone every 5 minutes. Then around lunchtime, he just disappears. Doesn't come back for the rest of the day. Mike from accounting tells me later that Derek got served with legal papers right in the parking lot during his lunch break. Some process server guy was waiting by his car and handed him this huge stack of documents. Turns out Derek owed way more than I thought because of all the interest and legal fees that had been piling up. The law firm was garnishing his wages and everything. 2 weeks later, I'm driving home from work when I see Derek in his car at a red light. But he's got this big Pizza Palace delivery sign on his roof and he's wearing one of those dorky delivery uniforms. I pull up next to him and wave. His face goes completely red when he sees me. He knows I know about his little side hustle now. Derek's been delivering pizzas every night and weekend for like 6 months now, trying to pay off that debt. And he's been way nicer to me at work ever since.